Hiya folks, it's been a couple of weeks near enough now since I've been working on the Transit. I've been away on holiday and that. It's a little bit windy out here today, it's a bit cold. I've got a bad shoulder, but we're going to try and do a bit more underneath. See you in a minute. Right, well, as you remember in the last video, we managed to tack on the two sills on the driver's side and get them welded in place. I've still got that work underneath to do where I've got to make a little patch up for the just underneath the driver's door. So we're going to do that today, hopefully, if it's not windy. If it's not too windy for the MIG weld, as you know, because it squirts out a gas to shroud the flame, and if there's wind blowing, it's totally pointless doing it. But we'll have a go anyway. I've got to measure the actual little bits of metal up, grind some old metal away, and then we'll try and put that patch in, and also tidy up the underneath, get it painted with the underseal or that spray which I've got. That stuff which I showed you in the last video, that can of spray, this is only temporary, don't forget, because I'm going to intentionally do the whole van underneath with like a truck bed liner, which you put like sort of I've used it before, like I used in the Triumph for Claim. I can't remember the name of it right off, but you attach it to an airline and it's a really good coverage it gives as well. So that's what I intend to do. But for the moment, because I just need this work sealed, we'll just be going with that spray stuff and also the paint on under seal as well. Loads of people say, do use this, don't use that. It doesn't matter. That's what I've got. That's what I'm going to use. Let's get on with the job. Right, well, here we are under the van again. We haven't been here for a while. It's not actually too windy under here, so I'm pretty much hoping I'm going to be all right. Now, I've got decent metal there, which has turned rusty, as you see. I should have actually treated all this, but I will grind this away again, and we'll make it nice again. I'm just going to try and tidy this up here now. I've got my little grinding tool here, which is my Dremel sort of tool, and we'll try and just put some neatness into this so that we can patch it all up. Right, okay, so as you can probably see, that's tidied that up pretty nicely. I will paint all the inside here as well with Vactan, and don't forget I'm going to be treating all of this afterwards when it's all sealed up and all that, and tidied up with some rot treatment or rust treatment, which is like the wax oil sort of stuff. I've got a tin of that, so I might as well use it, but let me just clean all this edge up now, and then we'll make a patch up to go sort of around there. And I'm not too sure. I'll have to clean this up and find out what I'm going to do. Just finish that edge off like that, maybe put a small little patch on the corner there like that, and all this can be under sealed and all that afterwards then. So let me just get my other tool, which is my power file, and just tidy all this rust surface off here now. So I'll see you in a minute. Right, okay, so as you can probably see now, as you can see where I've just left this out in the open, the surface rust has come back. This is good metal there, as you can see, it's nice solid metal there. So I'm going to clean up all around that hole now, top, bottom, sides, and that will give us something to weld to. I'll just show you how I'm going to do that. Oh, got my shoulder. Oh, it's very hard when I reach out for something. So this is another tool which I've had for a while, and I thought I had a problem with it because smoke started coming out of there, and I was just on the verge of throwing it away, and I was going to strip it down and have a look at it. Took it apart, and it was just the old bits of the belt that had caught up around the wheel there, rubbing and causing friction. But this is a sort of a power file. This is, I think this is 60 grit I've got in here at the moment. You can buy about 5 of these for sort of £2.50 or whatever. I've got quite a lot of them now, so I'll show you what I'm going to do with this, and this is how it cleans it up. It's an ideal tool if you're doing this sort of work. Right, well, as you can see, when you start grinding, you can make a hole a lot bigger than what it is. So I'm going to make a patch up now, try and get this covered up, and again, it's just a make good job at the end of the day. This isn't nothing, this isn't a restoration, I'll keep telling you. But let's make a start anyway. I'll take some measurements and then we'll cut some metal out. Right, so there's my two patches. Might have to tweak this a little bit, but that's only pretty thin. Well, it's not pretty thin actually, it's quite thick. I'll show you how thick it is. Let me zero that, hold on. For anyone interested in the thickness of this metal, it's just over 1.5 mil there, as you can see, so I'm not too sure what gauge that is. Maybe 18 gauge, something like that. Maybe even 16 gauge, I'm not too sure. So it's just 1.5 mil, so it's quite thick. Normal car bodywork panels are normally 1 mil, so it's a lot more substantial. So that's what I'm using for the patches there anyway. Right, let's go outside and see if they fit. Right, okay, we're under the van. Where's my patches gone? Put them down somewhere. Oh, don't say I've left them out. Don't say I've left them out. I've got everything ready, apart from the bloody patches. Where have I put them? Oh God, that's amazing, isn't it? You think you've got everything set up, and you've got to get out again. Hold on. Yeah, they're over there. I can see them. Just out of arm's reach, believe it or not. There we go. Right, that's the one we want. Okay. So here's our patch. I've got my helmet under here. You probably can't see it, but I've got it here. Let me put it on. Not the easiest, as I've said before. Do you want a suit put on, love? Yes, please, darling. I'll just put the kids on and I'll do yeah, whatever. Yep. I've got my mask on. I've got my patch. Now, I'm just going to tack this in place first of all, hopefully. Really awkward at the moment. Bearing in mind I've got a bad shoulder. It's hard to put my arm in this position, believe it or not. Oh God. Has that held it? I think it has. I'm just going to tack a little bit along that bottom line. There we go. Alright, okay. So now I've got that in, I just need a hammer or something to push that in, to hold that back so that I can tack around the rest. I can't get my other hand over the top. I'll tell you what would have been handy if I would have put the welder this side. I've got the welder over this side. That means the flex is coming in from that way. I think I'll do that, so bear with me, I'm just going to set that up. Oh, I think that's a little bit better. So let me have a look what I can do here. I need to push that back, hold that back and then get some tacks up here. So this is tacked at the bottom there. Ideally I really would have wanted to clamp that, but I don't know if I've got any clamps that will do it. Let me have a look. I need my small ones. These might do it. Let me just wind these up, hold on. Again, things like this can be a little bit awkward, but hopefully we'll get there. I need to clamp on there like that, then I'll pull that back and I'll get a tack along the top there, as you can see. So maybe if I can get No, is that going to go in there? No, I need the smaller ones. Would do, wouldn't it? Would be the smaller ones, wouldn't it? And again, they're just out of blinking arm's reach. Here we go. That's why it's always good to have a selection of these things. They're only cheap, so they're not the best in the world quality, but as long as they do the job, I'm not bothered. Oh, it's just not long enough, is it? Just not blinking long enough. Typical. I'll come a little bit further down. Maybe like that. No. All the crap from underneath is falling off. I might be able to just hold it there and tack it on. There's no reason why I shouldn't do. Let me try that. Hope you can see there. Get me on. Get my gloves on. I'd love to have a blinking ramp where you can get this up in the air. It'd be so much easier. Plus, as I say, I've got this bad shoulder as well, and I can't stretch in certain positions, which is what I need under here, because I need my right arm to come over the top of my body, and that's really painful. I have to try and hold the weld with my right hand. That's all I can try and do here. Oh, that hurt. Can burn me. Has that got it? That might have held it. But I ain't got no hold in here. Look, I need that push back. I know as soon as I hit that with a hammer, that's going to. If I try and push that in there like that, look. Right, that's got me started now. I'm going to carry on doing this. I've got to move around a bit and I don't think I'll get the camera in there, so I'll carry on doing this and I'll see you in a minute. Right, okay then, so I've made the bit on the back panel there. I've just held it in place for the moment. I've got these 3 spot welds to put in here, so let's get them in first of all, and that'll hold it in place then without me having any hassle underneath. So just put my mask on. I never seem to fit your head properly, these bloody masks. And my gloves. Let's move me blanket along. I'll have to move you as well. Hold on. Right, hold on. Let's get my gloves on. Switch the welder on. Right, let's see how we can tack these 3 in. Just spot weld these, or plug weld these rather, into place. There we go. And there's 3. A bit more on that one. As you can see there, so I should be able to take this clamp off now, and hopefully in the back that'll be held in place. Let's show you. Right, hope you can see what we're doing here now. That's tacked in now, as you can see. I've just got to weld down here, down, up, round there, along there, and I'm going to have to put a little piece in here as well once I sort that out. Just grind this back a little bit as well. So that's what I'm going to do now. I think I'll put you on time lapse for this one. Right, okay then, I got a bit carried away, as you can probably see. I've actually finished the job off now, and I've just given it a coat of that spray undercoat just to tidy it up, and hopefully you can see I can't tap it because it's all wet at the moment, but it's solid as a rock now. There's our patches in there. We've got one patch in there, as you know, and also down the other end we've got the other patch just up there, as you can probably see there now. There you go. So there you go, I've done the best I can with it in the situation that I'm in, and I'm pretty pleased with it. It's turned out alright. Let me try and show you the other end as well. So as you can see, this one I can touch because this is all dry now. This was from 2 weeks ago, as you can see. So that's all solid as a rock now and all protected. So I'm going to get out now. As you can see now, it's been repaired. It should fly through an MOT. It's all solid as a rock. Whew. So as you know, this is my first video for a couple of weeks near enough now. I've been busy with my other channel, Retro Hacks. Those of you who haven't visited Retro Hacks, I'd love you to go over there and subscribe to that channel if you don't mind. That's where I do little restorations without talking. I know a lot of people like to hear me talking, but I don't know why. Anyway, I've done enough on this today. It's getting cold now. My shoulder's killing me where I've been overstretching it and overreaching, and it's really painful at the moment. So I'm going to do this as soon as I can, obviously, but I just wanted to get that underneath bit done, sealed in before the bad weather comes. Supposedly getting bad weather this weekend. So all the stuff now is hopefully cosmetic on the outside. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next video, and until then, bye for now.